Consciousness, the state of being aware of oneself and the world, is a profound mystery. It is the feeling of what it's like to experience something. Understanding how the physical brain creates subjective experience is called the hard problem of consciousness. Philosopher Frank Jackson's Mary's Room thought experiment illustrates this. Mary, a brilliant neuroscientist, lives in a black and white room and learns everything about color vision through black and white books and screens. However, when Mary finally leaves the room and sees a red apple, she learns something new, the experience of redness. This suggests that knowing all the physical facts about color is not enough to understand the subjective experience of it. This highlights the distinction between objective and subjective. We can objectively study brain processes, but this doesn't fully explain the feeling of what it's like to experience those processes. The objective world consists of things we can measure and observe, like brain activity, behavior, and physical properties. The subjective world is personal and internal, encompassing feelings, sensations, and individual perspectives. While we can study the objective correlates of consciousness, the subjective quality of experience remains elusive. How does the firing of neurons translate into the feeling of joy, the taste of chocolate, or the sensation of pain? This gap between objective and subjective is at the heart of the consciousness debate. Some argue that with enough scientific progress, we will eventually bridge this gap. Others believe that subjective experience is fundamentally different from anything we can study objectively. One prominent theory suggests that consciousness is an emergent property of complex systems. Just as life emerges from the interaction of non-living molecules, consciousness might arise from the complex organization and activity of neurons in the brain. However, it's not simply about having the right parts. The way they interact and the history of their development might be crucial. This view aligns with the idea that consciousness is not limited to humans, but could potentially exist in other complex systems, biological or artificial. Section 4. Theories of consciousness. Several theories attempt to explain consciousness, but none are universally accepted. Predictive processing proposes that the brain constantly predicts incoming sensory information and updates its model of the world based on errors in prediction. This model could explain perception, action, and even emotions. Integrated information theory, or IIT, suggests that consciousness arises from the amount of integrated information a system possesses. The more interconnected and interdependent the information, the higher the level of consciousness. Global workspace theory, or GWT, posits a global workspace in the brain where information is broadcast and shared across different modules, creating a unified conscious experience. Panpsychism, a more radical theory, proposes that consciousness is a fundamental property of the universe, present in some form in all matter. While speculative, some scientists are exploring testable versions of panpsychism. Section 5. AI consciousness and ethical considerations. The question of whether artificial intelligence can be conscious is a topic of ongoing debate. While current AI systems are unlikely to be conscious, we can't completely rule it out. Mimicking intelligent behavior doesn't necessarily equate to having subjective experience. The possibility of AI consciousness raises significant ethical concerns. If machines can experience the world subjectively, they might deserve moral consideration. We must carefully consider the implications of creating artificial systems that could potentially suffer, feel emotions, and deserve rights. The study of consciousness is a journey into the unknown. As we delve deeper into the brain and develop increasingly sophisticated AI, we must proceed with caution and responsibility, recognizing the profound implications of unlocking the secrets of subjective experience.